Hey guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're back over on the YouTube account, and that is right. We are looking at the victory screen of almost 2 days of our Thorin Cheese, 714 billion damage right there. Matria, of course, took it out with 134 billion as well. Let's go ahead and play this one, and I want to slow it down. So Thorin comes over, walks up on his own, boom, gonna die out really fast right there. But of course, he's gonna pop right up, full energy, bam, there goes the Thorin Cheese. There's the retaliation. This is what we are looking for. So as you can see, he is hidden from the Panda Dumpty right here. So once he comes out, he's eligible to be attacked. Boom, Panda Dumpty hid Matria. This is the only way that it worked, and boom, Matria took out Flora just like that. So it was the Panda Dumpty that got it done in this one with the ability to actually hide the target. So first, Panda Dumpty hid Thorin, then hid Matria. So that takes us to, of course, our second stage right here. I'm going to pop in because this is Khazard and it is Mahira in here. So I'm hoping we can get through the rest of this a little bit faster. But overall, I want to pop this in, see if we can finish out chapter 58, because that is where we are right now, guys. We will fast forward this. Now, of course, this one, a lot of players have also said has about as much RNG as we see, which is kind of crazy to think, as the Thorin Cheese. So, of course, this one, incredibly difficult to get through, but with the build of Liberta and Lucilla, makes it look simply easy in there, even looking 943 billion damage from Lucilla, but of course, 602 billion. That is right, guys. This sixth hero, which is the Slumbering Seal, 602 billion damage in this formation to go ahead and get that one done. Crazy to see that the seal puts out that much damage. Now in here, you'll notice we are running Geralt. So Trisha was actually talking about this during our live stream. Geralt is actually a hero that has an incredible amount of utility when we start getting into AFK Arena, when we started getting into big level deficiencies. You can see, gets it done right there. So even looking 267, Geralt, of course, not putting out a lot of damage, but provides crowd control. Then, of course, right here, we also do have Fox Fatale, which is going to provide some crowd control. Rem doing damage because, of course, survivability is there because everybody is crowd controlled. Then we do have Mulan, again, crowd control. Tamaris, crowd control. Then we have Sophia in here, the awakened version of Sophia, making this come together absolutely flawlessly, which is kind of crazy. Now, this one, of course, keeping Damia alive. Damia is going to keep the team alive. It's kind of a cheat death. So kind of the double factor right there. Ivan goes ahead, buffs up Belinda. Belinda ults once, boom, it's already full. Ults again, and again. And literally, it's kind of crazy, especially with the crowd control that Ivan is putting down. But Belinda makes very short, fast work of this team. 1.23 trillion damage. That's right, guys. That is with a T, so we are even eclipsing the million and the billion, going into a trillion damage on that one. Then the final one is, of course, Shamira. Now, this is such a strong formation. The awakened version of Shamira run with Lavatoon and also with Jerome. Jerome, of course, going to be the buffer in here for everybody. Lavatoon going to be the buffer in here. Skarath keeps everyone together, but overall, Shamira with the energy disintegration. And look at Skarath putting everyone together just to allow not only Shamira, but the awakened version of Athalia to go ahead and get that one done in chapter 58. And even looking at our last formation right there, 502 billion damage, 716 billion. And even look at Skarath, guys, 140 billion damage from Skarath. That is pretty generous in there for as a old school, really first season Mauler hero with the crowd control doing well. And then, of course, Lavatoon putting up the 86 to conclude and complete 58. So going into our next stage. Now, of course, this is a chapter that we have never seen. We have never made it into the Serpent's Trail. Well, let's go ahead and bust in here. We'll collect up some rewards. And, of course, really cool looking. I love the little pretty much Serpent's Tail, exactly what it is in here. But let's go ahead and collect up some of our rewards out of the campaign. Now, as you can note, we're getting these epic emblem choice chests. This is one of the big reasons why we've continued to push a lot of the progression, is having the ability to get those, but also we have the red chests in here that we're picking up as well. The combination of both of those, we have Stargazer Scrolls, we also do have Baits. So the combination of everything that we're getting for completing these chapters makes a really big difference, guys. It is very, very imperative. Now, again, if you're looking for a mentor, go ahead and drop an application in here. I will pick you up as soon as I see it. We'll collect up some of our loot and some of our resources out of here. We got some more stuff right there. Now, of course, tomorrow it is coming up with the patch. The patch will be here tomorrow. The new hero will be here tomorrow, which again means that we're going to have the ability to build out the hero, saving up some of these diamonds. Ultimately, we're at about 16K up there for our diamonds, but we want to see if we can make any more progression. And I think I can pick up our bounty board in here and look at this. The bounty board is going to have a lot higher loot. Now, we could do the resets, all of that, which again, I'm just trying to save some of our resources out of here because we're going through a ton of them. Now, within here, we're trying to build out Leica up to the 40, which I think we're not there yet. Building her out to the 40. Then, of course, sitting right in line, we have the awakened version of Lucius at 37, which, of course, we're using our regular chests in here. Boom, that takes him to 38, which 39 and 40. So the last two levels, we are going to be using those epic once we get done with Leica. Now, like we have said before, this is where we're kind of falling short of the resources when it comes to building heroes up to that 40. We're not getting enough red chests. We're not getting enough of those epic emblem chests to really make a big difference. Now, we're also building out Valkyrie, which I did some furniture summons earlier. We need 4 more pieces in there, but overall the engraving is almost done. So I believe we have what? We need like another 30 in here, and that will be a 60 Valkyrie, which we know treasure scramble, very, very important for the hero on the build. Now in here, I have my 7 refreshes. We're going to have to hop in here and do some of our ghoulish gallery. That way we continue to build those out. And of course, looking at our quick buy, we are still buying out the arcane staffs in here. Now, they have been a focus every single day, just for the simple fact that it's the only way that you're going to get and continue to build out all of those collections is picking up those staffs in their entirety. And I'm just kind of running through, doing my dailies in here. We have 12,000 furniture. So let's go ahead, or poke coins. Let's go ahead and do a couple more summons. Now, of course, looking at the 3 that we're building, or the 4 we're building, essentially, we know right now that we're not going to be building up the light bearers right away. So we're actually going to go ahead and hold on for that. So see if we can get a couple more. And again, we're kind of looking for Valkyrie, but there is Althus right there. Super, super solid tank. If you haven't built him yet, Mauler Tower, absolutely a requirement. And there's another piece for Rem. Rem is pretty well maxed out at this point, which again, we're having and building out Valkyrie. So I'm going to drop this one on Valkyrie, and we'll just continue, again, building her out with the furniture, building her out with everything. That way we can use her effectively within the treasure scramble. Here, we almost have Rem completely built out again in the entirety. So even looking at Rem, we're at, what, 22 already. We already built up the primary ones. Now it's just kind of the substat. That's the reason I went in here to upgrade it just when I had it upgraded. Her is because we already have a majority of all of them built, and a majority of those substats already all built as well, which of course makes a big difference. Now we're still looking at getting a couple more copies of Eugene. I'm thinking in 292, what do we get? 10 more closer, 10 closer to building out that awakened version of Leica. Boom, we got some chests out of there with some guild coin, some more guild coin right there. So definitely getting all of those built up quite a bit. And then, of course, we have the arena, we have the King's Tower, a couple other things that we can kind of build in here and continue to really develop. So the event rewards, of course, we're getting all of our dailies out of here. And I think we got some resets. I want to say there's a couple resets to the Noble Society, which is what we're waiting for. So ultimately, last time we did pull this up. We did pull these. Now I'm going to go red chest, and I'm going to go all in red chest like we've seen before. So we actually do pick up the premium pass. This is the last one that I buy. This is it, guys. This is the last one because I actually haven't been buying out the premium pass for Rowan. We also have not been buying out the premium pass. We haven't been buying out the Twisted Bounties. We haven't been buying out the Regal Rewards. We didn't buy, again, this third little section right here. But in here, I believe we have one more, and this might tap us out for the entire month, which we do not have enough. We're short. We're short like 40 cents in there, but that's okay. So we cancel the payment. We'll pick up some more red chests. There we go. That's what we're looking for. We'll get some diamonds out of here. We'll get some red chests. I'll pick up the engraving mats as well. which again is going to make a big difference with the progression that we're making in here. Of course, we have 86, so we are quite a few chests short from getting Leica built up the rest of the way. And you can't use a combination of both of them. I wish there was a way, again, we could use kind of a combination between a couple of those to make it work. 2 more levels right there we can gain in our Elder Tree, which of course 201 is my max, meaning we're dumping everything into the Tink Tree, because 201 is where we're at, building out that tree. Very, very big. And I believe this is going to be the last engraving piece that we need. And there it is. Boom. There is the 60 for Valkyrie. Again, continuing to build these heroes out. Just need a couple more pieces of furniture and she will be all set as well. Very, very cool to see. And we are welcome to a new chapter. Again, going to be pushing a lot more progression in here, which is really cool to see. But guys, that's going to do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.